Hi, beloved ones. Um, Interesting. I had a viewer, Joseph. He was going to try to help me finance the bone grafts I need done in the top part of my mouth. They're going to have to take all these and try to preserve my jawbone from the osteomyelitis and the sepsis. It ate everything up here. So we couldn't get financed, and he was so sweet. He actually started some kind of a Christian fundraising campaign site for me, and Brother Luke and Ultimate Mordecai, they've been telling people about it, and I was really touched. But I got messages this morning from viewers saying they tried to go to the site and it was shut down. My enemies has reported that I'm a fraud, but I didn't start this account. I don't touch the money. It doesn't come to me. It goes directly to him, to the doctor's office. Um, as you'll notice, I didn't ask anybody on my channel for anything. I didn't put that up here, and I'm so grateful and touched people would bear the burden to help me get this. Apparently, my insurance will cover extraction, but they won't replace them with teeth. I guess teeth aren't a medical importance. They're considered cosmetic. So is the bone grafts I need. So um, my enemies got it shut down. But Jesus said, "Blessed are you when people say all manner of evil against you for his name's sake." The people that did this, they know that my medical needs aren't fraudulent. They know that. They just hate the gospel that I preach and therefore hate me. But I really think there's a spirit behind this, and it's not so much me personally, although it could be, and that's okay. But it's the message that I'm giving. I believe that this kind of hatred, this obsessive hatred, this desire to harm and destroy comes from a supernatural, spiritual source that drives them. So I'm not praying against them, I'm actually praying for them. And it's hard to do because you get your feelings hurt and you're like, why would you want a disabled mom to not be able to get her surgery? I mean, that doesn't even make sense, right? But and what's ironic is these are the people that think you have to live a certain way or have works to be saved. And this is the works they're putting forth. Even if I was some terrible heretic, if I had a legitimate medical need, why would you stop that? You know what I mean? So in any case, I'm doing this only to let you know why the site is temporarily shut down. My doctor has sent all of my very embarrassing medical records on my request to this fundraising website to confirm they are legitimate. They came directly from the doctor so that nobody can accuse me of touching anything or asking for anything or fraudulently doing anything. My enemies know that I didn't do any kind of fraud or that I didn't ask anybody for anything. A viewer did this for me. So this is how much people hate the gospel. And so they attack the messenger. See, we don't wrestle against flesh and blood, but against principalities, powers, rulers of darkness of this world, and spiritual wickedness in high places. And Satan's ministers come as ministers of righteousness. They'll preach man's righteousness for salvation. So it seems right to the natural man to think he has something to bring to the table for salvation, but it's really only a free gift. And all this has done is encouraged me to keep preaching, because the devil's this mad against the ministry. Oh man, I must be doing something right. So, my pastor's wife said one day, Renee, you want to be the kind of woman that when you wake up and your feet hit the floor, the kingdom of darkness says, oh, not her again. And that is what I want. So I'm going to do the most gracious, super abounding, hyper greasy grace, free gift of eternal life message possible today. If anyone, do not be concerned if you donate it, it's still there. It's going to an account toward the doctor. It's still there. You haven't lost it. They just temporarily shut it down because a group of my enemies got together and tried to report me as a fraud, even though I didn't set up the account. So that's what happened. It'll be back up later this afternoon. If you want to help, if you don't, that's fine too. I love you. I am so grateful and touched. I feel this will backfire. It's done nothing but inspire me to keep preaching the gospel. So that's what I will do. I've prayed for my enemies to be blessed as the Lord asked me to. I have no right to hate no matter what's done to me. I don't even hate the men that try to kill me. The Lord forgave those as he was suffering torment, as they were putting him to death, as they were nailing him to a cross. And he forgave them as they mocked him while he died. So I have no right to hold any grudge against anybody. So I'm just going to keep doing what the Lord told us to do, and that's preach the gospel to every creature. And hopefully that'll answer your questions or any concerns you had about the link. Brother Luke did a video and put the link on there. It'll be back up this afternoon. They're reviewing my medical records and confirming that it's all legitimate as we speak. Okay. God bless.